South African the new terrorist company. You people have started the war, and I don't know if you know exactly how to handle this war. I've seen the destruction it is caused by school kids, by some of the South Africans onto the foreigners. Yes, you want them out because you want jobs. The problem currently is you're not taking them out of the jobs, you're taking businesses that's giving jobs and is giving food in certain areas, and you can't run a business. Sorry, yes, some of your South African guys, they just can't run the businesses what those guys are running, because if you could, why don't you have some businesses in the settlements? You just don't have. It's Somalians that's got the shops because you can't run the shop. That's unfortunately so. Malema, I don't understand your case of this. Now you're fighting why they're taking them out. The one point I understand why you're fighting why they're taking them out. They take them out of businesses, and you know for a fact you people can't run the businesses. That's a fact. You can do what you want to, it's a fact. Because if they could, we would have never had Somalian shops, we would have had Xhosa shops, Zulu shops, whatever shops you name them, you would have had that. But you haven't got it, and that's why the Somalian is there, because you can't run the business. You just can't. You can't even pitch for work. Yes, I'm telling you. The Xhosa men are so weak, they only drink and can't even pitch for work. They can't even look after their women where they made babies. So how do you want them to run a shop if they can't even look after their own babies they've made? Drink, yes, they can. Loot, yes, they can. Steal, yes, they can. Business run, no, they can't. And I will emphasize it. That's why there would have been people. Malema, you're making for yourself a lot of enemies, and you lose millions of votes by protecting the foreigners in the country. I don't say two wrongs make a right, that you people attack them, destroy them, hit them, do them. That's not going to work. Gator McKenzie sits on the sideline and have a scream. The ANC is very, very quiet. The DA also. Because they're too scared to say something, because then they will lose votes. The Patriotic Alliance is marching forward. I see they're doing very well for our brown people in South Africa. And Gayton, I hope you get what some people call coloureds, people brown, and the darker tan boertjies that speak Afrikaans, that you can get them back into their positions and into their land. What the people from the Eastern Cape came and stole. So if there's somebody that's going to stand up and tell the foreigners, Abahambe, it's your people, your brown people, your colored so-called people, I call them the dark boertjies, get up and take back your land. A lot of Xhosas from the Eastern Cape's got property in the Eastern Cape, and they came and they took the colored people's ground in South Africa. And that's a fact. The whole Bloemkombos in the past belonged to the brown people. The schools was built for the brown people. It was hijacked by the Eastern Capers. So if you really want to do value and area and property, sorry guys, the Cape belongs to the colored people. Abahambe. The Xhosas go back to the Eastern Cape. Then all our colored people, brown people, and white people that stays in Cape Town will have work. Go back to the Eastern Cape. Go build your country in the Eastern Cape. And Gayton, I hope you're going to get that right. That you can give back to the brown people that belongs to them in Cape Town. Don't look at the whiteys. The whiteys didn't take, in the old apartheid, there was people moved, District 6, blah, 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 blah. That is the smallest part, the lowest percentage that was taken from the brown people in the Cape. The ground, all next to the N2, that belongs to the colored people, was taken by the Xhosas that came from the Eastern Cape. Look at how many goes back to the land, what they call it, during December. So I think you people must rectify this problem. There's a short solution for the foreigners. Pitch up tents on all rugby fields where you get and let them come and register. There's easy electronic equipment. Put your thumb, put your finger, this is who you are. We document you. You're in South Africa, this is who you are. You can't do criminal activity. You give them 3 months that you can have them documented easily. And then you sommer got werkskepping, né? You sommer give a lot of people work. And then if you get them, then you deport them. It's costing you millions of rand running behind them. I understand that too. But you're not busy creating jobs by that. You're creating jobs for law enforcement and police and that, yeah. But for the normal citizen on the ground, you're not doing it. You're using this as a political foofy to get votes. That's what you do. But the last paragraph is, you have started a civil war. If these guys are going to start retaliating, you are not prepared to take that war on hand in South Africa. You're going to mess up this country. Listen.